Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode on the Meech Beach realm. Today, I'm going to be showing you where I get my materials from. Today, we are at a secret project on the Meech Beach realm, and I'll show you just where I get everything. So, if we go down here, down this little water elevator, when we just get to the bottom here, you'll see that this entire area has been completely and utterly mined out. So, you can tell that there's going to be a lot of resources here for me to grab. And I won't even have to mine, considering all the resources are down in these chests right here. Sadly, there are a lot of enemies here, so it's a little hard to grab stuff without being interrupted. Let's just kill those guys, and let's search these chests for materials we may need. We're actually running a little low on cobble, so I'm going to pick up a bunch of this. And we're going to hunt for some granite. We got 2 here. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to place down the shulker box, place down another one right there. I'm going to try to get as much of this granite into these shulker boxes. I'll actually just take this 2 granite, why not? The more the merrier. Let's take some more. Place it in the shulker box. We have some more in here. And some more here. We're going to put this in. I think I'm missing some. Just making sure I didn't miss any or wasn't looking hard enough. Put that in there. We got some in this chest. And we have some here. I think we have some chests in the back here as well with plenty of andesite. So we're going to take that and put those in the chests. Let's put that to there. What I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to put this rotten flesh in there. Why not? I'm actually going to take that rotten flesh, just make a little pile there. There actually is a lot of rotten flesh in these chests, so I'm not sure if that's completely worth it, but nonetheless, I'm doing it. And we have some more granite in this chest as well, so let's deposit that into there. Perfect. Have some more here. I'll take that out. Put it into the chest. And we have even more. It seems as though we're getting a bit of a pile here. That's what I like to see. I think it will be enough for the entire Markus Village at this point, as we are nearing completion. We still have quite a bit to go though. I'd say we're about 2/3 done. It really is amazing how far we've come with Markus Village, and I can't wait to get back and showcase just how much there is. Okay. I'm gonna keep on getting some andesite from these chests. It's kind of like a guessing game on which one has andesite. That one's a small chest, that's weird. Actually, I think we have gotten all the andesite within these chests. So, now I'm gonna put some cobblestone into this chest. I'm just gonna take a lot of the cobblestone in here, considering there's so much. I'm just gonna take it. And there we are. Let's deposit this all into the shulker box. And let's keep a bit in our inventory. Let's break these 2 shulker boxes. And now you guys know where I get my materials and just how, well, insane this place is. If you guys are really looking at this, it really did take a while to mine this entire thing out. Especially even under a haste beacon. Even though that haste just helps so much, for example, I can demonstrate it. If I go to the wall, you'll see how fast it mines. It's still very insane just how much stuff has been mined out, as you can see from that demonstration. What a happy little creeper. Okay, let's get out of here, as I'm sure the owner will not like me lingering around here for too long within this video. We're going to go out of here and go back to the Markus Village. We just have to make our way over there. Saying this place is a little bit far away. For example, there's the airport, and it's only just there. We have to get all the way over to my house, where the nether portal is, and where I can take the Nether Highway over to the Markus Village. As you can see, my house is right there. We're going to try to do some elytra maneuvers to get over there. Let's go on this roof. Up to here, I'm actually going to do something pretty cool. I'm going to get inside this. And we're going to keep on going here. And we're going to go down into the Nether portal. Here we go. Let's head out. Let's take a boat. And let's go down into this Nether highway. As you can see, we go really, really fast, which is extremely helpful in getting long distances very quickly. Here we are. I actually showcased this place in the last video. And we will spawn at the train station. Here we are. It is still nighttime, so let's go to sleep. Now we have a lot more materials, and I'm feeling very good about that because we were running out in the last video. Let's break these. I'm actually going to move these over to here. Something like this. I'm actually going to switch these around. Place the cobblestones together and the other blocks here. I think this is pretty good. Also, I have turned this chest into a dump chest as well as this. And this into a dirt chest, in case you didn't notice. But also, this used to be a cobblestone chest, but now I have it all stored into these. I'm going to put away some of my cobblestone. And there we go. I'm also going to put away my boat into there. Actually, I don't know why I put that away, because I need it right now. I'm going to take this out as well. There we go. And with all this granite, we're going to have to turn all of this into polished granite. But we'll just do that a little bit slowly. You don't have to rush it. There we go. We have 4 stacks of polished granite. Let's turn a stack of this into floors. Why not? And there we go. I also got some more food, just because I was running out on the last episode as well. And let's also take some glass. I think I'm going to put this where my shovel slot is, because I don't think I'm going to have to dig any dirt. Oh, no I am. I'm going to have to dig this into a wall, but as you can see, I already digged out the floors for these houses. So, I think for this video, we're going to start here with these. Let's put in these polished granite slabs, just like that. It seems that we're going to need doors as well. I actually may have to create quite a few doors, since I'm going to be doing the same design over here, where there's a door that goes up to the higher ground, and a door that goes on the lower ground. So I'm probably going to need 4 doors for this entire contraption. So let's go make those now. I actually have 2 doors in here. And I'm going to make some doors right now. Great. Let's put a door here, and let's put a door here. I'm actually going to be taking out my shovel, so I can get rid of this, and turn this into a wall for the house. Let's do the same thing for this one. Actually, I'm feeling like indenting this a little farther in, because why not? There we go. Great. You also may hear the lava, and that's actually a lava pool very far below, which I am unsure on how it's so easy to hear from all the way up here. In a earlier episode, I remember digging down and actually finding the lava. So I can tell that it's extremely deep underground, and I'm not sure how we're actually able to hear it. Well, it's not extremely deep, but it's pretty far down there where I don't think I should be able to hear it, but yet we still are. Of course, I am not frustrated with that at all. It's okay, and I'm not gonna go fix it, because it's kinda just a nice little ambiance noise, and something special about the Markus Village. Keep on adding here. Let's make a glass wall right here. I think it would look very nice. Just like this. And I'm not sure we're going to need any glass here, because the view is not going to be very nice. Actually, I'll just do this. I think it would be okay. There we go, and there we go. Let's add glass right here as well, and there we are. Now, let's add a staircase. I was going to do a certain design, but actually, I think that this design is going to work just fine. There we go. Let's get our polished granite. And there we are. I have to make it like this. And now, you can go up the stairs just like that. Very, very convenient. I think I'm going to make these houses 2 blocks high. Or not 2 blocks high, of course, but 2 stories high, rather. Let's do this. Let's actually add a window right about here. And we'll do this same sort of window design on this side as well. Like this. There we go. Let's take our doors out as well. Put cobblestone back in there. And let's put a door right here. There we are. There we go. Such a peaceful and relaxing experience, building this pleasant little village. Let's place the glass down, and let's get some furniture to furnish this house. Again, minimalism is key in the Markus Village, but we still do need some furnishings, such as furnaces, crafting tables, or beds. I'm going to take them a moment to craft 2 beds, 1 for each house. There we go. And I'm pretty sure I left my furnaces in one of these chests. Right here, there they are. Great. We found them. I'm going to take out my steak, heat that up, enter this house. Let's put a furnace right under the stairs. And up here, let's put a furnace down right about here. And let's put a bed right there. There we go. How cozy. We are done this house, and now we can get on to this one right here. Let's add some windows right about here, and a window right here. Let's break this. Let's get our glass panes out, and place them in. There we are. Now I wonder where we're going to make the stairs. I guess right here would be pretty nice. Also, what I just realized is that I should not be filling this in with cobblestone, and rather polished granite. My apologies for such a silly mistake. Let's put another furnace right about there. We have to put this right here. Take the stairs like that. Great. And there we are. Let's turn this furnace so you can see the opening of it, like the black areas. I think it looks a bit better that way. And now we have the upstairs area. I'll do something like this. I'll put the door right there. And I'll make a nice little window right here. Let's get our glass pane out. We're going to need a door. We'll put that down right there. There we go. Let's do the same window design as on this building. Just like this. Let's make a big open window right here, because you can see a lot of the Markus Village, which looks extremely nice. Let's add this in. And right here, we'll do a smaller window, like this side right there. I'm going to add some lighting right there, and I'll actually make a crafting table for this room. About right here. I'll put a torch on top of that for lighting. Great. Let's add the ceiling, then we'll add the bed, and then we'll be done with this house. And potentially, the entire downstairs area, or the down level area of the Markus Village. One thing that I'm noticing here is that people can run down here and fall off to their demise. They probably won't die from this fall, but I want to make sure that there is a fence there so that no one accidentally hurts themselves. So, let's go over here and see if we have any fences in our chests, in our dump chests. We could use iron bars, but I feel like that wouldn't look incredibly nice. I actually think that we should use our cobblestone for fences. Let's make a few of these. There we go. I'm gonna place one right about here. Place two here. I'll place one there. And two there. Great. Now let's go back. Wow. How far we have come. This just looks amazing. It's got all of the space for growth, and for residence, and for commerce. I just love it. Also, again, I'm not sure if I said this in the last episode or not, but I do want to put a fountain in this area, as I think it would look very nice, and it's something that one Canadian Plaza had that I could also use. Okay, let's go over here, and let's start adding on to the upper area of the Markus Village. So, as you may know, I've mentioned this quite a few times, I believe, I'm going to be putting NATO headquarters right over here, or a mini NATO headquarters. Of course, I could never make something as majestic. We're not going to do that yet. I think we're going to leave that for the grand finale, but let's start the layout right now. There's no time better than the present to get some work done. There we go. We'll make it like that. Do this. I'm just wondering how I'm going to make the rooms. I'm trying to make a room layout or some sort. 3 blocks in each room. I think we should make this one more block out. So we're going to have a 2 block wide hallway with 3 block wide rooms. I think this will work quite nicely. But before I go and start making some big improvements to our layout there, we gotta go to sleep and skip today. And there we go. Let's go back and finish our layout. Oops, I think I hear a guest. He seems homeless, so maybe we'll have to accommodate him into one of our residential areas. But right now, that's not what I'm concerned about. He's just visiting for all I care right now. For now, we should be building our layout for the NATO headquarters, or mini NATO headquarters rather. Here we go. Let's keep on adding these cobblestone blocks. I think I'm going to be making little layouts for where I want all the rooms to be. For example, there'll be one here. I want to make sure that there are a lot of rooms here so that anyone can have an office in our mini NATO headquarters, even if they are not that active on the server or are kind of disliked on the server, such as this motherfucker named Aiden. I'm not a big fan of him, and other people on the server aren't that big of a fans of him as well. It's honestly shocking that he has his own room in the original NATO headquarters. For I am Fortnite Jared, and I am much more talented and brilliant than this scrubbish Aiden. Let's keep on adding to this. Incredible. Can actually have a little bit of a storage room right here. Could have some chests and whatnot. We're also going to be making this 2 floors tall because that's how the original NATO headquarters was. And here we go. We can actually have another room right here. Or we could actually have a reception area of some sort for anyone who enters. The NATO headquarters kind of has a U shape, sort of something like, well, I could build it first. Kind of something like this. And then it goes all the way back around. So like this, and then the entrance would be right here. I'm just brainstorming right now. Seeing something, I'm trying to see something I could use for the entrance. I'm thinking kind of something like this. And maybe I won't even use glass panes, but rather glass blocks in order to enter here. Well, to place right here so you can see inside. But since glass panes don't look that nice next to doors, I think glass blocks would be beneficial in this circumstance if I do choose to make the entrance like this. We're actually going to need some more doors. I think I'm just going to create a crafting table and put it conveniently in the middle of this area. Let's create some more doors. I know I'm going to need quite a bit more. You can also turn all these oak logs into oak planks. Okay, let's put this. Oops. I accidentally misplaced that and don't have my axe. My bad, guys. There we go. Perfect. But I think I'm going to focus more on the layout right now. So we can actually have a room about right here. And yeah, I think this would work quite well. Let's put the entrances right about here. Storage room entrance we can put actually on this corner. I think would be quite nice. Another thing is I should actually pave out the ground here so I can place some flooring in when the time comes. I think this episode, I actually haven't really explained what I want to do this episode, so I'll explain it right now. I'm going to be making the layout for the Nato headquarters, as you can tell right now. I won't expand upon it this episode though, but I also want to put some residential area over on this side. I'm going to be making these houses similar to these, where they are very luxury, very spacious, and very beautiful. Well, the luxurious and beautiful part can actually be applied to any one of the builds in this area, so I'm not sure why I decided to mention those. I'll make some rooms here, just as we did on the other side. I actually want to make sure that this is symmetrical as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brilliant. I actually wasn't sure if that would be symmetrical or not. It also seems that I'm standing on a ghost block, so I just have to place that back in. There we are. And of course, like I said, we should actually pave out this ground so we have a little bit of an area where we can place in our polished granite, again, when the time comes. Possibly next episode, if we have a productive day today. Let's keep on getting around here. We're going to have quite a bit of dirt, I reckon. We're just clearing this out completely. I also hope that my shovel durability doesn't go down too much. Perhaps I'll have to show you how I get my XP to combine with the mending to get the durability back up. I may have to show you guys that later, but time will tell. And yeah, let's just keep on removing the flooring here to make this easier for myself in the future. Here we are. Here we go. Oh, it seems like this is the area that I terraformed and didn't want to add too much dirt to. But since we have so much dirt, I'm actually going to add another layer to this. So we have kind of like a 2-block high ceiling. Would be kind of like a little Easter egg in the Markus Village, making sure that these little empty areas where I didn't want to fill in dirt because it would be too resource heavy, also have 2-block ceilings, because, like I said multiple times, 2-block ceilings are the best type of ceilings. Let's keep on filling this in. I'm actually going to do this as well. Let's replace that there. I'm going to add like a sort of a wall here. Okay, great. Let's keep on adding in this 2-block ceiling and use all the dirt we have in our inventory. There we go. There we are. Keep on adding that in. Incredible. And we can come right back up. There we go. Now I think we should add the entrances to these rooms. Just like that. And there we go. Let's add in, or rather remove the dirt flooring right now. There we go. Let's keep on removing this dirt. What a pleasant experience. And there we actually have quite a cohesive layout right now. Here we go. Let's add the wall right here. I think I want this open area to have something to do with, I don't know, a lobby or a meeting area or some sort. And also, in the original NATO headquarters, there was a NATO conference room in the back here. So I think I'm actually going to expand on not just the mini NATO headquarters layout, but also the Markus Village border, and expand it a little bit to allow for such a room. Let's actually do that right now, because I feel like NATO headquarters would not be complete without such a room. Okay, let's add on to this. It seems we're actually going to need quite a bit of dirt to fill this in. No worries though, you guys know that I have quite a lot of dirt just kind of laying around. I also have quite a bit of cobble, so this is not very resource heavy. Of course you guys know how much cobble I have, or other people have rather, because you guys saw where I got my resources from. You guys saw just how much stuff has been mined out, and just how cobble rich we are on the Meech Beach realm right now. Let's keep on removing this. And let's make a bit of an area here. We're going to have to remove all of this first. There we go. And then this area as well. Let's add in the cobblestone. There's a little here. I'm going to terraform this as well, just so the whole place looks good. And there we are. We actually have a bit of stuff in our inventory which we don't exactly need, so let's just throw that away. There we go. Let's pick up this dirt, which we will use to fill in the areas down there. There's actually quite a bit of seeds and cornflower here. Part of me is wishing I didn't throw that cornflower away, considering there's so much, I could use it for another flower field of some sort. But the seeds, we actually don't need, because we aren't making any sorts of farms anytime soon. We already have a lot of farms in the Meech Beach realm, and this place doesn't really need them, as it's not really farming oriented, if that makes any sense. Okay, I think the wall is going to come like this. So we can actually fill in some dirt into there. And let's just do this and fill this in. There we are. I'll do this. Let's destroy this little area here. And I think once we are done terraforming this, we should go to sleep, as it is getting late, and it would be preferable if we skipped today. We also have a full inventory as well. I think I'm going to try to use a lot of this dirt right here, so we can pick this dirt up as well in the meantime. I think I'm actually going to do this right now. Take this dirt, and make a little bit of a border here. Right about there. Again, my clicking speed is definitely not this fast. I would have my mouse broken by now if it was. And there we are. I'm just using an auto-clicker for the sake of convenience. Actually just going to put that in, make sure that no spiders can spawn in those little holes. I know it's kind of ridiculous, but I have seen it happen before. Let's add in the dirt here. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Great. I'm actually going to break this. And I'm also going to go to sleep right now, because I'm hearing monsters, or enemies, and I need to get out of here and take a rest, so we can skip back today, have our adequate lighting, and not be attacked by any monsters who may want to attack us. There we go. We are now up again. Let's eat a piece of steak to regen our hunger. And I'm actually going to put these seeds. Can I place them in here? Yes, I can. Put the cornflower back in there. Great. Oops, it seems like that zombie got us. It didn't inflict us with burn for that long, so it's alright. I also gotta put the rotten flesh in here. It's kind of a useless item, but I've heard you can actually trade that in for emeralds, so it may not be as useless as we all think it is. But yeah, we're going to be just putting it into that chest right there. And take out some more dirt. And I'm actually going to take out some more cobblestone. Let's take it out from this chest. There we go. We have a pretty stacked inventory right now, and I think we have enough stuff to finish our layout of the Nato headquarters. Also want to make it so we have quite a big road leading up here. I think it's a 6-block wide road. I also might do an 8-block wide road if I feel like it. Actually, I think that'd be an incredible idea. I'm just gonna take this shield off just so I can use my autoclicker with the road so I don't have to click right click as much. There we are. And let's do an 8-block wide road here. Extremely, extremely beautiful. I know. And there we go. That looks incredible. Now we just have to add our rooms on this side as well and make sure it is symmetrical to this side. We have a 5-block layout. Let's do something like this. There we go. We'll put something there. This is just such a relaxing experience. And that reminds me, we also need an area right here for the NATO meeting area. Again, this is not meant to overshadow the original NATO headquarters in any way. I'm just trying to leave a bit of Marcus tradition on this area, because if we didn't have any of that Marcus tradition, where would we be right now? We took the style of the Marcus tradition and put it into this entire village, which I really, really like. And of course, I think you guys can tell, this place looks extremely nice. Okay. Let's get rid of this. There we go. And let's add the walls for this area. There we go. And we want to make sure that this is symmetrical as well. I'm going to make the wall for the NATO headquarters slightly indented, because again, I think it would just look a little bit nicer. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get some more cobblestone into our hotbar here, and let's do that. I think this looks pretty nice. One thing I'm a little bit worried of, though, is how much, well, blocks we're going to need to fill in this floor. We're going to need quite a bit of polished granite, and it is possible we will not actually have enough. I hope to God that we do have enough. There we go. And there we are. I think this is where the wall will be put in. And now we have the entire perimeter of the Markus Village NATO headquarters area. Let's put this in, and I'm not actually completely sure how I made this. It seems like it's 6 rooms like this, and 1 room on the side. So that actually means that we are not having an entrance right here, and rather, like, how is that? Like that, okay. I actually keep forgetting, I'm not sure why. Just like this. This is how we have to have it, so that our NATO headquarters in the Markus Village is symmetrical and brilliant looking. Let's mine up this floor as well. And again, once we're done this layout, we're going to go over there and add some very nice, luxurious residential areas. There we go. Let's keep on adding to this layout. And there we go. I think this is well symmetrical, and it's going to look extremely nice. We're also going to have a second floor with, I think, the same sort of layout. So we can have, I think, a grand total, well, if we have 7 rooms on each side and 2 floors, we can have a grand total of, what's that, 28 rooms? Hey, this will look incredible, I feel. And we have quite a few storage rooms to boot. let's add this other room on this side. 3 blocks would be like this. Let's add in this cobble. And there we go. I think it is well symmetrical now. Brilliant. It almost looks like a labyrinth, which is very aesthetically pleasing, to be honest with you. Okay, I think we have the downstairs layout completely finished, except for this area right about here. Let's go put it here. And I think what I want to do before I go over to the residential areas build, I actually kind of want to fill in this floor. It'll be just some downtime before we start the exciting experience of building that residential area over here. Okay, let's add in these blocks. I think there's a close block. No, there isn't. Okay, that's cool. Let's keep on adding in these blocks. And there we go. Let's keep on adding. Exquisite. Okay. I think we're going to need quite a few more granite slabs, and we might have to change all of this polished granite into slabs. I wouldn't mind that though. Anything to get this floor done. Let's keep on adding. I'm actually going to do this entire hallway first, and it seems that I'm actually going to need to turn these into slabs. Of course, we have a crafting table right here. Let's just do that, and do that. Now we have quite a few polished granite slabs, and definitely enough to fill in this entire floor, I feel. If we don't have enough, it will be extremely close, I feel. Let's do that. Fill in the floor for the storage room, which I will fill with some chests, which of course are kind of expensive, but there is no expense spared for the luxury area of the mini Nato headquarters. Let's keep on adding in these blocks. And there we go. Now we're going to add in these rooms that are outward facing. I'm actually sort of considering doing something like this and putting the entrance right here. Yes, I think this would look a bit better and spice up the room variety a little bit. Let's actually do that to this area as well to keep it symmetrical. I think that looks great. Okay, brilliant. Now I can keep on adding in the floor. So I think the plan for here, the area that I'm filling in, is going to be a bit of a lobby that will lead into the rooms or the offices over on the left and right sides, and of course the NATO meeting area in front of us. I actually feel like we're not going to have enough granite slabs, even though we had so much of it. It just goes to show you how much surface area there is in this area, and just how spacious it is. Let's keep on adding these polished granite slabs to the floor. There we go. We have about half of it done. I actually forgot to do this room, so let's quickly add in the slabs to here as well. There we are. And let's move on to this area, the NATO meeting area in the mini NATO headquarters, which is, of course, situated in the Markus Village. I think at this point I'm going to be done with my polished granite slabs, so I'm going to have to get some more from the chest in a while, or in a bit, or actually very shortly, considering this is our last stack of it. Let's keep on doing this, filling this in. Brilliant. There we go. We are now out, and let's go back to get some of our granite. Let's turn this into polished granite. I think I'm going to make 5 stacks of polished granite. I think that'd be, actually, let's do 4. Why not? Our blocks are right here. There we go. We're going to put this on the crafting table and craft them into polished granite. And then I'm actually going to take, actually I should sort these into 2 separate areas. I'm going to take some of this granite and make these into polished granite blocks as well. do that, craft them, and there we go. Now, I'm going to craft 2 of these stacks. I actually did that wrong. My apologies. Let's do that, and let's craft these into more slabs. I think this will be enough slabs to finish our mini NATO headquarters in the Markus Village. Let's go to sleep and skip to the day, and we'll keep on adding to our NATO headquarters layout. Let's go back and keep on adding to the floor. And then, of course, we'll get on to adding the residential areas. Let's go over here, add in that little bit of the floor, and now we just have this area left to complete. Do we still have blocks? Yes, we do. My hope is that we have some extra for the area over there, the residential area, like I have been saying quite a lot. I wonder if there's a good synonym for that word, because I feel like I've been saying it quite a bit. And there we go. Let's keep on building. Let's add this floor, or the hallway floor, all the way down there, or down here, and we'll add the flooring in for each one of these very nice, very spacious rooms. Another thing is that if you're wondering if the roof is going to be 2 blocks tall or not, well, you're correct. We're going to be having the 2-block ceiling, of course, because it is a hallmark or a staple in the Markus Village. We need a 2-block tall ceiling in every area, with a few exceptions, as the subway, like this little area, and the town hall with the beautiful, beautiful balcony. Let's add in these blocks, just like that. Break this, and keep on building. There we go. Let's put in that dirt. Put in these slabs, just like that. Place these in. Perfection. Seems as though we are almost done our flooring for the mini NATO headquarters, and now we can move on to the residential areas, or the housing units. That's what I could call them instead. I'm just taking a double check to make sure everything is floored, and may I just say, wow, this looks absolutely incredible. Now, let's go over here, and let's make the layout for our residential housing units, whatever you would like to call it. I'm actually going to do this, and put a cobblestone wall right here, as well as a torch. I'm actually going to create a few more torches, considering we are getting a little bit low on that as well. There we go. Also going to make some sticks to replenish this. Perfect. Also, I'm thinking of putting a cobblestone wall all around this area. Actually, I'll put it right here. I actually think this will look quite a bit nicer. Let's put a torch right there. I think having a cobblestone wall just around here, so no civilians will fall down here, would be very beneficial for the Markus Village. Also going to get rid of that dirt block, because for some reason, it didn't look quite natural. Also going to make this a little bit more smooth. I think it would benefit the terrain quite a bit in making it look a bit more natural. I also want to get some of this dirt out of my inventory as well, considering inventory space is key. I'll add some down here. Oops, it seems I misplaced one right there. Let's keep on adding to this area, and it seems like there's actually a little cave system right here, which I would be honored to just fill up, because I don't want anyone getting lost down there, or having any troubles with it. It also looks kind of weird in our terrain. There's actually some iron here as well. I think I'm going to mine this up, just because I don't want to waste it, of course. Okay, let's fill this up with some dirt. There we go. And we can use our little helping hand auto clicker to finish this up. Let's actually break that. put down our blocks. And there we are. We also have another little area here, which I haven't actually noticed. I'm surprised this went under my radar. I'm going to fill this up with dirt as well. Wow, as soon as I went over to fix the land a little bit, I really do start to notice just how many areas are very uneven or even dangerous for the residents of the Markus Village. Let's keep on putting this in. And let's actually close up this entire area where someone could fall into this nasty, enemy-infested area. Just like this. Brilliant. Aw, that cow did a cute little moo. Look at him. What a hefty little guy. Honestly, this cow is looking quite swagger, as the kids would call him. So, I'm gonna leave him alone for now. Actually, I'll leave him alone for this entire playthrough, because he's just so cool. I'm gonna move this out. I'm gonna get rid of this cobblestone. I think I actually placed that in the last episode while chasing down Matthew, because he told me to follow him. I'm gonna get rid of some of this and make this area look a little bit cleaner. Also something is that this area is probably going to need some more dirt to be filled in, but right now I feel like I've spent quite a bit of time just filling in dirt, and I'm going to change gears to doing what I wanted to do, which is the residential area, the housing units, again, whatever you wish to call it. We also have a guy right here who is giving us some trades, like an emerald for gunpowder, an emerald for some light blue dye, emerald for cactus, and some other trades, which, to be honest, I don't think are very worth my while. So right now, I don't really like him that much, so I think I'm going to execute him on sight, considering this guy has never given me any good trades whatsoever. Are you guys seeing this? The disrespect from these llamas. I will make sure both of them burn to death and die extremely slowly. There we go. Sorry guys, that guy just really gets on my nerves sometimes, and I really had to execute him. But one very big upside on executing that piece of trash human condom is that we get 2 leads, which is pretty nice, considering leads are not the easiest thing to get your hands on, considering you need slime and string. String's pretty easy to get to, or to achieve, rather. Sorry, I'm kind of stumbling over my words here. My fiery rage has not quelled yet, but going on, we need string and slime balls, and getting slime balls is kind of difficult, especially in the early game. So, we have some leads here. I'm also going to put my iron ore in here and just smelt it up a little bit. We also have some extra coal in here, which we can place into our slot to replenish our coal. Let's put that leather in there that we obtained from the llamas. I'm glad I obtained that from the llamas and not the cows. And I think we are good to go. Alright. Actually, let's get some cobblestone for the road. And we will take some of that as well. Now, I think we are positively ready. Actually, some glass would not hurt. Let's take some of that glass. And now, I truly believe... Okay, maybe not. Let's go back and get some of these glass blocks, as I am intending to use them for the Nato headquarters. I know I said that I was ready quite a few times, and I am delaying it quite a bit, but that's because this experience is making me so anxious that I want to delay it as much as possible, because I don't want it to be over. Let's break that. Seems that Enderman has just teleported. Wow. He just really wants to see all that Markus Village has to offer, and he's teleporting around to experience all of it very quickly, as I guarantee he's a man of business and has places to be. Now, let's make this area. Also going to add some walls here, just so we have an extra inventory slot. There we go. Let's build our first house right here. Let's make it a 2-block wide door. And we're going to make this, I think, first tall. It'll be a very luxury area, almost like the housing unit or commercial unit or whatever you want to use, the building that we made in the first episode, which is actually behind this neat little skyscraper, which is right over there. I think it'll be quite similar to this, but for a single family home. I'll make another one right here. I'm not sure if these are symmetrical, so we may have to toy with the dimensions just a little bit. There we go. Let's measure how wide this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can actually expand this house over here and shrink this house a little bit as well. We have to make sure that these are equal measurements and are both odd numbers. Well, not odd numbers, but even numbers, so we can have this neat little door. I think that we should have 4 blocks here, 2 blocks in the middle, and then 4 blocks here. I think that would work quite nicely. I think this would be a pretty nice layout. It would be 10 blocks wide for both of them. So we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, a door right there, and I actually don't think this will work. It is too big. These would have to be touching each other, which would be a little bit bizarre. I think for now, we could just expand this over to this side and expand the border out just a little bit. But, as you can probably tell, it's becoming night, and I should get ready to go to bed and skip to the morning. Wow. Can you guys believe that snipe? I just killed him from fall damage from my punch 2 bow. Let's go to sleep and wait till the morning. Here we are. Seems like the skeleton really wants the smoke, as of course the kids would call it, and we gave it to him. Let's put this bone back and go up here. Also, we have gunpowder. I think we should put this away as well, again, just so we can have a flourishing and relatively empty inventory where we can keep all of our materials in one place. Here we go, we'll go back, and it seems that we have some monsters here who liked our building so much that they wanted to spawn near it and live near it. You also had a spider here. Let's take him out so he doesn't take us out. There we go, we have some spider eyes. Let's actually get rid of those because I don't really need them. I don't do much brewing in my spare time. And what we're going to do is continue on expanding this border so that these two houses can be symmetrical. Oops, it seems like I did that a little too early. Let's put this cobblestone into my hotbar. There we go. Incredible. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll put this down right there. And get rid of this floor so we can replace it with granite in the future. We'll be doing that right after we finish expanding the border a little bit. I think we can actually expand it all the way down to here, and it wouldn't be that bad of an idea. There we are. Let's keep on breaking these. And there we go. Now, I think it's a good idea to fill in the dirt. Let's keep on doing this. And go up here. Fill in with the rest of our blocks. And we have a bit more dirt, which we can use to fill in this last little section. There's also some cobblestone here, which I would hate to just leave around, because we need it for a lot of our builds. Now I feel confident going back up, but for now I'm actually going to fill this in a little bit, just so we can have, again, an extra slot in our inventory, and not have it filled with dirt, considering right now we don't actually need dirt for our builds. There we go. Steak. Let's also throw away this rotten flesh right there. And now let's focus all of our attention into building these houses. So let's fill this in. Since we're going to have just enough open doors and just one extra, not exactly just enough, we'll have one extra, of course, since we're going to be having 2 doors on each thing. And we'll keep on adding in the floor here. Absolutely wonderful. And we'll use the rest of our polished granite slabs to fill in this area. We actually might run out, and I might have to go grab this crafting table over here and bring it closer for convenience's sake. I don't have my axe on me, so you're just going to bear with me while I break this. There we are. Let's actually do that, and we'll wait for this dirt block to become a grass block so we can finish the road here. Okay, let's go back, and let's place a crafting table right here. Why not? Square in the middle of this entire area. I'll add a window right here on this house, and of course, what we do to this house, we're most likely going to be doing to that house as well. Let's just do this. That spider will not disturb us anymore. And let's keep on building this beautiful area. There we go, and I guarantee you a nice view. I'm actually going to make an extremely big view right here. I guarantee you that having a nice little view out to here will please whoever comes and lives in this house. Another thing is that there's a very great view right here into the forest, so that anyone here can enjoy the wildlife and be able to see the forest. Which, of course, like I said before, is where the wildlife seems to flourish. They also like to be in the grasslands down over there. That's a bit of a fun fact about the Markus Village, I suppose. Place that down, and there we go. We'll make a little bit of a midsection here, and I think we can place 2 furnaces right where this is to make it look very furnished, but not too furnished where it doesn't look that good. Okay, and we'll put a solid wall right here, just because I would prefer to have a solid wall, because these houses are right next to each other, and it wouldn't be good if you had windows looking straight into each other, because that's not that great of a view. You can use this granite to do this. Also about my comments, I have done that before where there's windows peeking into the other house, but they were very small windows, so they were not the center of attention. Okay, this is good. Let's add this in. Let's put these slabs over there. And let's add in this glass pane to make this place truly shine and sparkle. Oops, that's something misplaced. Let's keep on placing this stuff in. I accidentally did that. Let's break that. Place that in. And now we're going to put the oak door in the slots. And there we go. We have the front of our beautiful, beautiful house. And looking at this, I actually would prefer to have a larger window in the front. This just looks incredible. Dare I say it, it looks even better than some of the builds that are already on this server. I think this is going to look pretty nice. I'm actually going to place down something like this. Actually, I think we could actually do with a table and chair over here. We could do something like this. Place 2 torches here, and we're actually going to craft some fences like so. Let's craft 6 of them because we're going to need some for both houses. And let's do this. Place that as the table. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to make some pressure plates. So what I think I want to do here is have enough pressure plates so that we can place all of them on the fences, which we're going to place in the houses. So my plan here is going to be a 2 block wide table right here, and then a 1 block tall, a 1 by 1 table on the top floor. I think that'd be pretty nice. Let's actually add a stairway right here. So that means we'll be using 3 fences and 3 pressure plates for each house. So that means we will have enough for each house, and actually just enough, so we won't have any extras, which is alright. Okay, let's add in these polished granite blocks so we can make our upstairs area. And there we go. I suppose we will have a double bed right here. I think that would look extremely, extremely nice. And we'll actually bless both of these houses with 2 chests. I think that'd be a very good thing to do, and I think it would look extremely nice. Let's do this, and let's make a little bit of a layout here. I think having something like this, and then like this, would be pretty nice. We could have 2 2x2 windows like this, and I'm not sure how this will look on the outside, but yeah, I think that looks pretty nice. If not, kind of like a face. And to be honest, I think I can actually counter this by just removing this and doing something like that. I think that actually looks quite a bit nicer, and I'm glad I decided to take the risk and do something like that. Let's go up here and keep on adding to our house. Let's make a big ol' glass area right here. It also seems that we might actually have to get more glass panes, considering just how many glass panes we need to create these houses. But that's okay, we have a lot of glass panes in the chest. And let's finish this little cross section here. Finish this window, and once we build the ceiling, we will have the entire perimeter complete. With the entire walls. And then we'll just have to finish the interior, which shouldn't be that hard, and it will be very exciting to do. Let's keep on adding this. I'm actually going to put a stair right there as 2 bedside tables, and I'm going to put 2 beds right there. I think that would look extremely nice in this house, and it would really put in the feeling of luxury. Alright, I think we should put our table right about here. We could do something like this. Yeah, I think this would look pretty nice. This is almost an upstairs living room in a way. And, as a sign of goodwill, we're going to go outside and craft 2 chests, 1 each for each area of the house. Well, 1 each for each house. That's what I'm trying to say. My bad, guys. I'm also going to have to create 4 beds, 2 for each house. And there we are. We have a bunch of beds ready to be placed in these beautiful houses. Let's do this. Put a torch right there. And let's place the beds down. I'm actually going to sleep in one of these because I don't feel like running all the way back to our other area. And there we go. We have skipped to morning, and I think we are done with this house. My golly, does it look absolutely breathtaking. I really do love this place. Wow. Okay, so now for this next area, we're going to need 2 furnaces like we had in this house. I think we're going to be pretty set. We just have to make sure we know what we're doing with the glass panes, considering we have a very nice pattern, and I don't want to ruin it. Let's do this. Put this cobblestone into here. It actually seems like we're going to need more cobblestone as well for these beautiful, beautiful houses. And let's place these in. Great. Let's break that. Put this in. Just like this. And there we are. I'm also going to put these 2x2 windows like I had on the other side in, considering I think they look very nice, and also, this is kind of unexpected, but I think they look very modern. It's kind of a style we have not really tried with the Markus Village, but I think with the signature Markus style, I I think it works very well with it. So I think for these two houses, we'll kind of have it mirrored. I think that would look pretty nice. Let's take our doors and place them in here. Now we won't need this door. And yeah, I think right now we just have to focus on furnishing the inside of the house and finishing the layout. I actually think we should finish the top floor layout before we start doing the furnishings. So let's get some cobblestone stairs. Oh, also, okay. So for these walls, we're going to do this real quick. Great. Let's put this in, and this is absolutely brilliant. There we are. Okay. Let's add this in. Marvelous. Now I'm going to go back and get some more glass and cobblestone. I think I can actually get under that. There we go. That was pretty cool, I think. Oops, it seems we have some invaders. We have to get rid of these guys as fast as possible. They want to get rid of our incredible works. Normally, when there's one of them, there's multiple nearby. So, I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for these intruders. I'm also going to take some more of this polished granite, because, of course, we're going to need some of it later. Do I have any doors? No, I don't. I can't put these in a door stack. So let's just put these into these chests, or into this chest, sorry. Kind of tripping over my words right now, for I am a little bit terrified of these intruders. Okay. Let's take this glass, and let's turn this into slabs. There we go, and I'm actually going to place this glass back in here. And of course, we're actually going to need some more cobblestone. Is there anything in our inventory that we don't really need right now? Say we don't really need this dirt, so let's take some more of this cobblestone out. Again, I'm kind of terrified if these invaders start to destroy our area. I'm kind of stumbling over my words a little bit. My bad for that, but I'm going to try to relax and just get back to work on building this beautiful house. Okay. Let's keep on doing this. Do it like that. And let's place in the furnaces right there. Now I'm going to add to the second floor. There we go. Beautiful. We're about halfway done this floor. We're at the home stretch now, and we are done the floor. Now we just have to create the upstairs walls. Over here I had a very long glass pane area, so you could see all the way into the forest, which is very beautiful. So I'll do that. And I think we had the same little design that we had on the bottom, that cool little modern design. I really do like that. And we had an entire area here. Yeah, we did another little glass pane area where you can see a good view of the Markus Village. That would be right here. You can see the brilliant Nato headquarters, some of the other areas. I could actually build another little bit of a lobby in the middle here, considering how much open space we have. I could also build some... Actually, I don't think we'll do residential area over there. I think eventually we'll add something over there that will be kind of interesting. I'm not sure what we'll add there yet, but I'm sure we will decide in a few days. Okay, well, now that we have this area here, let's finish that, and let's finish off with the ceiling. Then we're going to furnish this and make this look just as good as the house that we have just created. So let's do this, and then I'm going to go and create the house, or mirrored version of this house by using this example. Here we go. Okay, so that means we would have this on this side, and yeah, okay. Let's get to doing this. Let's go over here, and I think we have it like this. We put the torches there. Let's do this, and of course we need to add the oak fences for the table and the tabletops. Brilliant. And let's go back and see what else we need to add. We have a torch there and a torch there, and some torches behind the doors. So let's add those in right now. Right there and right there, I presume. I'm not completely sure if that's exactly where it is. Actually, I think that is where it is, so we're all good. Now we have a mirrored version. Please let me know in the comments if something is off. I'm not sure why. I feel like there may be something off, but it is alright. This looks pretty nice right now, and now all we have to do is the upstairs area. Fortunately, I remember quite a bit of this area. For example, we have something like this, and 2 white beds situated like this. I just forget how we had the table laid out. So let's go to the other house and check what we have to do and what we have to mirror. So it opens up like this, and there's a chest there. That shouldn't be too hard to replicate. So let's go back into this house and try our best to replicate this. But, of course, we need to mirror it. So we do this, place that down there, place that, and place that. And I also think that there are some torches that will still need to be placed. My bad, just tripping over my words a little bit. It happens to the best of us. We have 1 torch right there, and that's it. So we just have to place 1 more torch, and our residential houses will be complete. And I think that's a great place to wrap up this video, as it's getting quite long. But of course, the longer the better, considering how incredible this series is so far. Okay, I think we're going to stop right here and leave the construction of the NATO headquarters for the next episode, or the mini NATO headquarters. Of course, I don't want to steal the thunder away from the original NATO headquarters. Also, this grass block grew. Let's put that in, and now we have a beautiful 8-block long road. So I think to finish off this episode, I'm actually going to put this road, or make this road go all the way down to here, and go over to here. So I personally think that this was a extremely good episode, and that we had a lot of productivity. We created these 2 luxury homes, we started the layout for the NATO headquarters, and I got to show you guys where I get all of my resources, and kind of, by doing that, by extension, I kind of show you guys just how hard the other members of the Meech Beach realm have to work to get all this stuff done. It is truly incredible, but I think what's more incredible is this village. It just looks incredible. Alright, let's keep on getting this road built by paving it. And wow. Can you believe how far we've come? Okay, I think I'm going to end the episode now, and I hope you guys are looking forward to the next episode where we may or may not finish the mini NATO headquarters. I hope you guys had a great time listening to this episode, or watching it rather, doing both. I'm not sure if any of you guys actually like to just listen to my voice. I know how relaxing it is. And now that we're done, we can finish this episode, and oh lord. Well, I hope you guys are excited for the next episode, of course, and I hope to see you guys there. I'll see you guys in a few days.